everyone. Are you a nurse dreaming of working in the Gulf like Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, but feeling confused about Prometric, DataFlow, or eligibility of exams and licensing? If that's the case, you are not alone. Today, we are answering one of the most asked questions by international nurses. Is Prometric and DataFlow really required to work in the Gulf? Stay with us till the end because we will also share practical tips that can save you time, money, and costly mistakes. What does working in the Gulf means? Before we dive into exams, let's clarify something important. When we say the Gulf, we are referring to the countries like Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Oman, Kuwait, Bahrain. Each of these countries has its own nursing regulatory authority, but most of them follow a similar process for hiring foreign nurses. The process usually includes credential verification, licensing exams, employer or hospital approvals. This is where Prometric and DataFlow comes in. What is DataFlow? Let's start with DataFlow. As this is usually step 1, DataFlow Group provides primary source verification, which is also called PSV. What does that mean? DataFlow verifies your nursing degree or diploma, your professional license, your work experience, your identity documents. They don't just look at your documents, they contact the sources such as your nursing school, your licensing authority, your previous employers. The purpose is to make sure all credentials are authentic, valid, and acceptable to the Gulf country you are applying to. An important thing is that without a positive DataFlow report, you cannot proceed to licensing or employment in most Gulf countries. What is Prometric? Now let's talk about Prometric. Prometric is an international testing organization that conducts licensing exams on behalf of Gulf health authorities. Prometric exam test clinical nursing knowledge, patient safety, infection control, basic nursing competencies. These exams are computer-based, taken at authorized test centers required for nurses, doctors, and other healthcare professionals. The purpose is to confirm that you meet the minimum clinical standards to practice safely in the Gulf. Are Prometric and DataFlow both required? Now let's answer the big question. Yes, in most cases, both Prometric and DataFlow are required. Here's how it usually works. DataFlow first. Credential verification, background checks. Prometric exam is the next. Clinical knowledge assessment. Licensing authority approval is the next. Eligibility or professional license issued. In the end, hospital or employer processing, which provides you job offer, visa and relocation. Skipping either step can delay or completely stop your application. Does every Gulf country have the same rules? Not exactly, but they are very similar. Some countries require DataFlow before Prometric, others allow Prometric while DataFlow is in the process, and exam formats and pass marks may vary slightly. That's why proper guidance matters. Applying incorrectly can lead to rejected applications, lost fees, and months of delays. Common mistakes nurses make. Let's quickly cover mistakes we see all the time. Applying for the wrong exam, submitting incomplete DataFlow documents, using expired licenses, not checking country-specific eligibility, falling for fake agents or shortcuts. Remember that there are no shortcuts when it comes to Gulf nursing license. This is where Dynamic Health Staff comes in. We help nurses with eligibility assessment, correct DataFlow application, Prometric exam guidance, job placement support, end-to-end Gulf recruitment assistance. Our goal is simple: to help you work abroad legally, safely, and successfully. If you are a nurse planning to work in the Gulf and don't want to make mistakes, contact us today at healthcare@dynamichealthstaff.com, or you can also call us. Your dream nursing job in the Gulf is possible with the right guidance.
Scan the QR code to stay informed about the latest jobs and follow us on social media.